defensively, they really did struggle in that game to kind of deal with some of those strategies. So, will be interesting to see if they are going to be able to.
In fog of war right now, so here he's spotted now by Jensen. Good rune prison gives him space. The flash knockup still going to land though, and the chains afterwards. Do they have the damage? The Praise Seeker finds them, and so far up. I don't have vision. Maybe I should be afraid of Rek'Sai. Playing very far from the turret, and suddenly JJ's here. Flashes in, finds some damage, and a second kill already on the board. Advantage his own leads, so really not afraid of him. It's fine. And in this game, though, and in the bot lane as well, but that's the big shielding you kind of get out of poor JJ. He's going to withstand pretty much all that damage. This ult could be an all-in for Turtle. Exhaust comes in. He's still putting the Qs out. Finds the root, but has to flash away from double his Q. Flash over the wall as he gets away from JJ, but now Smithy with Predator on is on the way over. This is a flashless Nautilus. There's the first slow from Lux. He's almost in range. He's going to flash, and that's almost surely going to be a kill. The shield's not enough, and Smithy is on the board.
Because of the flash from the Caitlyn. And then no flash on the Nautilus means Smithy can walk in, flash, go back to base. They're going to lose all of this farm, so they don't feel that they can actually go for the reset.
Core spots it and just
side. When you send JJ and Turtle up to the top lane, Double Lift and Core JJ were already pushing this.
Coming through right here, and we've got the first Drake of the game coming down without any difficulties as Team Liquid with their new, at least one turret will get on the board for FlyQuest. No one is answering Powelter in the side lane. Impact sitting far enough back that he
becomes very, very squishy. Yeah. Those levels are quite important for a support who doesn't have a lot of gold income. Viper is pushing on that bottom lane, so they're going to have to try to send down Impact to answer this. It will be TL, though, taking another.
We'll see how much gets done here as mid lane is cleared off. TL can fight for some more. They got to respect the Welter. He can flash over, and he's going to find that first pull, and they're going to find the damage and a double lift. The stolen Smith, the ult's a huge deal. Goes for round 2. Over the wall goes Skarner, barely survives, but no! Viper has found him and finds kill number 2 as well. Rise only pushing the top lane. 2 kills for FlyQuest.
Yeah, they get those 2 kills. They likely can get the Dragon here as well, but they actually want to respond, it looks like, to Rise on that top lane. Jensen will get a tier 2 turret.
They might go
and
Baron.
A bit of a farm, but yeah, they are heading towards Baron. Smithy is dead. This would be a risky move to make, though. It is 20 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, so this Baron will do a lot of damage, but they are killing it very, very fast with that Mountain Dragon.
No combat ults are up for Team Liquid. It's Realm Warp only. TP brings their 5th member back into the pool, and there is not a smite. They can find Powelter, though. That's a lot of damage, and he gets himself killed on the TP.
Now they can take the 3v4.
Is there a real chance to smite it? This should be easy, and he grabs it, but now the fight. This could be hard. A second kill does go to Team Liquid. They answer the kills back, but now you got to watch out for the rest of this one. That was a great opening, and Jensen finds yet another one.
Positive TL for now, unless they can find a way to really get something from this Baron buff, but because they are weaker as far as the combat power, they likely can't push forward with it anyway, and you can see those insane Skarner stats here for Smithy. Has been such a good champion for him over the last year or so in the LCS.
Yeah.
Really making it work for him and his team.
That is Cloud Drake that picked up as well. A second combat Drake for TL to get back from a deficit now. As bot lane tier 2 falls, the Baron buff times out at a pretty much neutral Baron power play, all things considered.
It certainly is, but it's also scary going in as Pobelter because he has no QSS, he has no Zonias. If you get ulted there, you can be able to, but he's found Jensen.
Find one, he's rooted, but they start to pull. They're going for Rise of Flash. Redemption, so much shielding. Rise is yet to fall. Guardian Angel will drop, but now the re-engage Impact puts on a ton of damage on a JJ, and a second kill follows through as well. They're going to find a third. This is completely Team Liquid, and they're on top of Viper. Coiled around him, he's constricted and dead.
Inhibitor into Baron. We'll find out what kind of a play TL want to make, though.
You know, it's at least in hit based on posturing there. They're running forward on the turret. They know Wild Turtle is now with JJ. Yep. And yeah, with Rek'Sai back alive in 3 seconds, they're going to run back to this northern.
Hear that, but they have started up this Baron. They're trying to force the hand of FlyQuest, and Viper has no TP. He's still in base. Here comes Double Lift.
A million damage on a JJ burning down. He's got nice ult through from Lux. Now Wild Turtle has to ult, try to get away, staying alive best he can. Impact in the front lines, takes some damage, but they have turned right away for this fight. Turtle at 1/3 health, even lower than that, and FlyQuest running.
He has ult.
There's the blue smite there. Not gonna go for the pull.
Hit the Baron over the wall thanks to all that additional range, so TL are laying a trap.
They're getting damage to Powelter right now. Take some shots with there. They're aware of Santorin as well, but the health bar is so low, he's not going to get smite range. Picked up there for the first one. There's the pull, but it doesn't really matter for his impact. Over the wall goes well. They're chased now down, and the rest of the squad coming in with the Realm Warp. But now the backline, you gotta watch out for that one. Not gonna happen though. There are no kills picked up for FlyQuest. It's all Team Liquid all the time. A 3-for-0 already. JJ is assuredly gonna drop another snipe for core. JJ says, I wear the letters better. Have a final spark, and this is certainly gonna be it. While Turtle is alone against all of Team Liquid, he can kill some minions, but there's still so much more time to play with. He can blast cone away. It's fun watching him run. It's a wild goose chase. He is a Birdman after all, but this is certainly the base going down. You can go back to the top side as Turtle is gonna live for a few more seconds. We're still watching the Nexus turrets fall in a second. The inhibitors are gone. Team Liquid, there's the final kill. 15-4 on the scoreboard. They will improve to 3-2. And your MSI finalists, the 3-time LCS champions, are going to be taking down the Nexus. A 30-minute win over FlyQuest.
And one of their strongest performances of the season thus far, Team Liquid really turning it up after ways to kind of prevent that. But GP taken here for Dokla, so it will be a carry. No backup tank, to kind of follow a priority. That means the bottom lane, it's more dangerous for them to push for OpTic. So, a lot of good done by that one kill for the side of Cloud9.
New Twitter account, who dis for the LCS, and now it's a top lane fight. Orange is popped, but way too much damage. Meteos also taking down this mountain train. It's still take Infernal, generally speaking, but that's something we picked up. There is first turret. There is all 5 plates in the bottom lane. And Zivir will pop, means the roots come by as well. They might just have the damage. Zaza forced a flash after burning his own ultimate, and a lot is lost, but also Dokla taking...
It's going to be who can execute better in the team fights, who can actually, make good on their lead. Blabber, though, caught out here.
Found. He's Rune Prince. They're going to fight him over the wall. Next, supposed to buy some space. He's going to have enough now. Over the top goes this Yasuo. Plenty of damage is found there. The stun. Looking to knock that Meteos. Knocking him just yet. Finally knocking it down. And now over the top comes the rest of the squad. Crown has to run, but he has been found out. But Akali, does she have the damage? He's got a shield as a trade. 1-for-1. The fight still continues, though. A slow and a sneaky. Look at the boomerang blade. It catches right back up. Now Niski has to make it happen. But he's taking so much damage, they will chop him down in OpTic. They keep their bot laner alive.
And it can't just be on Meteos as it was in that previous fight. You have to be killing, it feels like, Crown or Arrow immediately to really be able to
Pretty solid. Trinity Force done for Dokla is quite nice. Inferno Direct picked up. It's still so much pressure in the mid lane that knocks a bit down. And now Niski and Blabber. Ooh, exclamation point over his head. There's Crown found out. Flashes, puts up a shield. It's not going to be enough. Niski finds every single Q and pushes. They're probably going to him with his Ignite to get those kills. And now we're going to see yet again exactly that happening. Now Crown is flashless. Sets up his own ult. There's the body slam. They're going to certainly have the damage. Niski on the board for number 3.
Yeah, that is a huge kill for Niski. And he has 2,800 gold in his pockets. He hasn't based in a long time. So Niski actually has IE gold, and he was just sitting on the pickaxe. So now Cloud9 prove that this is the right way to approach it. You don't ban players.
My Dokla, he's going to try to get away. Second ult is available. Pops in. One more hit will kill. Trying to kite. He's trying to kite. It's not enough. Licorice takes the solo kill, and back goes the squad. Knockups chained together, but big damage to the front line. They might just find that kill. It's already Sivir dead, though. It's actually an outnumbered fight. OpTic getting the heals, though. Niski cannot quite get in. The red buff isn't enough on Meteos. He's going to just barely live, and it's actually 3
in and try to challenge this.
Yep, there's the auto. There is the smite. There's the pickup. Cloud9 grabbed that one. Actually, they're hungry looking
to be able to get these turrets down.
I think a lot is going to be picked up very quickly here. C9 knocked down mid lane outer. Akali is alone without answer. But you have to see it. We know what's happening. Down goes the turret. Quick pick up there. The rubble is all that you can see.
They're going to keep a 4-man squad because he has no teleport instead of actually putting him out in the side lane hard committee, but they're going in.
There's the dive. Mid lane Meteos going to be drunk. They get the trade kill. A very important one at that. A second. And Crown could jump right in. He's got the
hard because of all the healing, the shielding, the ultimate, and now they're actually going to lose the mid lane turret. Infernal is up. They could possibly lose that as well, but Licorice is...
So Cloud9 will grab second Infernal. They will walk back away from this one. Most of the gold they earned post-Baron was turned back.
Down another tower here and did grab the second Infernal, which is very, very big for them, given that there's so much damage being built across the board here, with the full AP Gragas as well.
Yeah.
And Gragas is actually really strong quietly here also. Remember, there's 4 melee on the side of Cloud9 can be stacking into that, so you have to have the perfect game.
They're going to find a little bit of the front line. 2 kills, instant deadly. And now it's the chase down. Meteos is running for his life. He'll get away, but look at the explosions. All about the engage, and that was found by Cloud9.
Yeah, that engage was perfect. I talked so much about it, in they went. Being able to block that Q from the barrel, so not able to clear out the wave. They will get an inhibitor here, and then likely going straight back over towards that Baron. No minion wave to continue the siege, so they will have to try to back off. But that was just a beautiful engage. You can see Crown not able to flash, Big not able to get summoners off. They just erased those two members immediately.
And it's again a flashless Skarner. The blast plant will easily be taken out by Niski, and the way in is going to be difficult. Liquid puts the ward down. He will be on zoning duty in case they find Meteos. He'll come and knock him down. And now 4,000 health on Baron. Meteos not allowed in. It's all darkness. That is a pickup cleanly now for Blabber. The champions, the squishies, no Zhonya's allowed. Yuumi couldn't put anything more. Meteos finds some damage on Electric, but not going to find much more. Once again, the attempted dive is in. They're going to find the root maybe, but no kills at all. The turret's going to drop right there. It's a clean pickup there as Crown now rejoins the crew. Will there be a refight? The Barrel's not going to find a slow. It's able to take the turret. Now with Baron buff on, the inhibitor should be very, very easy. Waiting for their even is a defense.
Yeah, I mean, Licorice also escorting in supers in the mid lane, now going to that top lane to buff up those minions, and they are looking to try to poke this out, but Sneaky is taking a fair bit of damage. Yuumi and Sivir still a very big threat here. If you misstep, you can get chunked down very, very easily. Cloud9, though, do want to continue pushing for this. They will get another inhibitor here. 2 inhibitors now down.
Left out as C9 roams to the top side. We have the ults back available for the next engage. They can find Crown or Dokla or someone, they can kill him pretty quickly.
Yeah, they're kind of just getting pincered in here. Still a minute left on the Baron as well.
Attempt. Sivir pop, a Sneaky just simply arcane shifts backwards. Zazo last hits the barrel. That could have been a lot of damage out of Dokla, who does have some armor pen in the build. He has
Good
extra burst
shield.
damage. An arrow, big spell shield, as you mentioned, does not get explosive cast. And that was the engage Tulip Blabber was hoping was going to land, but good reflexes keeps the OpTic bot laner alive.
Yeah, that was critical. That would have been the game ending right there had he actually gotten hit by that. Very likely, but still. The last inhibitor is down. Last inhibitor turret.
Big damage on the Crown. There's the first Zhonya's Hourglass. How about the second one? That's the stopwatch. And that's a kill in a Dokla. 1 for 0. Cloud9 diving in towards Arrow. Make it kill number 2. And the Guardian for number 3. There's that kill on Yuumi. And this is all she wrote. It is over. And Cloud9 will tie first place. They will take the 4-1 record, knocking down the undefeated OpTic.
Yeah, really well executed game there from Cloud9. Very impressive stuff.
Where Trundle won't be there, but definitely could take a different keystone to try and counter.
All right, how are we liking these lanes? Just in the fog of war. It looks like Phoenix has closed himself to the turret. No scatter coming in. The flash is there, though, to get him locked down. Phoenix is going down. There's the orb in from Power of Evil. First blood for CLG.
The patience pays off, Riv. Wiggly wrapped all the way around mid lane. He came from the bottom side all the way through top, knowing that they just have to punish this flash that was burned on Phoenix early on and get that gold in the next 2 minutes, or else everything would be for naught. Gangplank ultimate going down too.
Cannon Barrage right on top of Ruin. He's trying to get that Kingslayer down to get the heal back. Another abscond of a duck, but it's not going to be enough. Possibly a Q coming out of solo. He does have vision denial on the brush. Ruin doesn't go over the wall.
For the 1v1. It would be inside of Ruin's Gangplank ultimate. Jungler's trying to join.
He could get rushes here. He stole rushes, going for solo, but he's got the orange. The orange has already been used. They're going to get on him with Glacial Prison, and Wiggly is going to pick up that one.
Wiggly. Healing options. See, Rift Herald immediately activated on the top side. They're going to continue to try and attack this Gangplank.
Rush just on the edge. Both ults are stolen in the top, so Ruin's basically without an ult for this fight. Cannon Barrage goes down to save the minion wave, and most of the turret. Rift Herald will fall, and Rush is now in the eyes of CLG. We'll see how they can work the rest of the map. Be taken down, as you can see on the map. 2 on the top side, 3 in mid, and bot lane still has 5. Hako and Apollo putting up a brick wall, this defense versus the lovers duo of 6 AM Biofrost. That's the charm, that's the quickness going down. They're gonna be right onto Hako. Gray Health has to come up. Wiggly's coming in. It's gonna be a great pillar if he can get it just in front, but both flashes are up. There's flash number 1. Apollo's just gonna be able to walk this one out with the arcane shift, and they get themselves to safety.
Yeah, they gotta be a little bit careful about overcommitting here. Rush is now on the way down to the bottom half of the map. CLG roaming up through the river. Do they have the dragon in their eyes? I don't think they got enough off of Hakuo, considering Hakuo already chugging a potion, regenerating some health very quickly here, and Rush has arrived.
Oh, unleashes the power onto Phoenix. Obviously not going to be enough right away, but it could be enough to actually tempt this first dragon you were just talking about, Kobe, if Phoenix can't be there for the fight.
Yeah, some small advantages stacking up here for CLG, and they want to push it.
Seems a bit sketchy. Now the team is joining in. I was going to say EchoFox had the upper hand on getting there. Picking up the honey fruit. Wiggly will be nice and healthy once again. And Trundle can usually stay to play for quite a while.
If you check the top lane right now, it also looks like Ruin preemptively stole the Gangplank ultimate, whereas Solo's ultimate's not ready yet. So if a bottom fight does take out, it would be CLG with the GP ultimate.
See, Cannon Barrage right now would be in the jungle. Great spot to get the team to have to get out. No escapes, really. Uses it on the Tri-Brush, trying to take down Hakuo, but Grey Health's going to save him for the time being. Gets out safely. The pressure's still towards that bot side. And it looks like they are going to be able to get the turret plates coming down soon, but Drake going over to CLG.
All right, they're able to eventually stay in the blue buff jungle long enough. They make the small advantages.
We had Sejuani last week, happened right here, where they were able to throw Suit C9 off their game. There is a miss. Glacial Prison coming in. Damage onto Power of Evil. He's somewhat the focus. Good hits coming in from the Rise, but Phoenix is forced to back now. Rush has to flash out of the fight as Hakuo is the first one in. I should say the last one in, and the first one out of that engage. Apollo now taking quite a bit of damage from the feathers as Stixay locks him up, calling them back, and CLG is able to dance around a lot of these.
Ruin!
Here comes Ruin to get into the fight, tries to throw down the first Q, and it looks like he's in a bad spot now. Almost devoured up by Hakuo on that third lick, but he gets himself to safety, and it was pretty touch and go, but CLG find that miss.
Mountain Drake going to be picked up in exchange. I have to say, Rush keeps going for these max range Sejuani ultimates that are getting sidestepped, and it does leave an AoE slow behind, but it's not converting into anything that EchoFox can act.
Pushing Rush out of position. These are those wards that EchoFox set up before, and look at
going for it.
He's going right on the turret. Kingslayer's gonna give him the health back that he needed. Ruin looking good, and it does not give him the range he needs on the Hextech Proto Belt. A quick Realm War push. Cannon Barrage was going off right away. That Trundle Pillar went out, so the catch potential is gone from both teams until it comes back up, and those spells are happening. It looks like it's gonna be a long fight. Airborne, two members of EchoFox try to hit the ground running, but Rush is gonna be the first one to go down as Hakuo. Next in the eyes of CounterLogic Gaming, Wiggly just misses the pillar. True Shot Barrage back across his Ruin, skirts out with a sliver of health, and it looks like they're running for the hills, but they may still want the fight. Feathers called back, but a nice denial by Hakuo as he saves Apollo. And it looks like this one again fizzles out with not too many kills, just Rush going down. Realm Warps in, Ruin doesn't know which way to go, George! And he goes down, that's a kill for Solo. Dragon's gonna be in the eyes, however, of CLG. That's 3 objectives to their name. Then bottom turret could fall after this. Blue buff looking to be transferred over here. Frozen Domain down first. Pinched against the wall, and they already have vision in the brushes. Cannon Barrage comes across. Phoenix now gets the shield one more time. Blue buff really helping him dance this one out. You got the Abyssal Voyage right behind as well. Zanya's for Ruin. Not looking good for Wiggly. The double Zanya's goes out with a stopwatch, and here comes Biofrost with a save. Quickness comes in. Is that the kill on the Hakuo? Because Stixay's coming up big with #1. A kill back from Solo as he gets the retribution. A double kill for the team of EchoFox. They're going to look for a little bit more if they can get Power of Evil. He tries to scatter, but it's Ruin coming off the other side out of the woodwork. He hits the Glacial Prison. That Stixay going down.
Rush hits the one that matters, gets the double buff. Arrow going on PoE.
Power of Evil locked in, knocked down, and that's a double as well for Rush. As well with the rest of the team as Haku is trying to play Peel. They get the Cannon Barrage. They don't throw it down just yet, but yes, there's the damage in. Rush is going to be able to steal Baron. It looks like they're walking this one out slow. They'll be happy to lose Phoenix or just Hakuo. No more though, as Solo tries to put down the barrels and get the slow in. Pillar's there, the abscond, the abduct, the down Solo after a few more hits, but he is able to drop Biofrost and a valiant
again with their 2 Baron buffs. They've got one surviving on Apollo and the other on Rush here, trying to get Solo split pushing bottom, as you can see.
Was one of the things that turned the game on its head for them. Getting chased down by the Yuumi, if we remember, was what crushed them after getting the Baron. This time, they make the call to get out with a few members that makes it that much more of an impact. Now positive on the Baron play, and they definitely seem to be righting the ships and things that have given them trouble in past games. Just over 30 minutes here, 7-7 on the scoreboard. Charmed up, almost knocked down. So much healing coming through with the redemption and the rest of the team just behind him. That's a lockdown onto Wiggly, but he's able to get out right away. Gets his ultimate down, but now it's just a trade back and forth to see who's going to go down first. No perfect picks coming out for either team, but this may mean mid-turret finally goes down in favor of EchoFox, and they can open up the map.
Definitely going to be the case here. There's also a Warmog's on Rush, by the way, so he can just heal back up out of combat. He's coming for a re-engage on PoE!
Oh, PoE just gets taken down. Basically 1v1 there. A little bit of help from a Hakuo, but Apollo comes up with some big damage. And a misplay is definitely going to change the way this game is paced. And Echo Fox is going to be able to stay for a little bit longer. Unfortunately, Baroned Up Cannon minions somewhat troll you, so they're waiting for the next wave to come through, and they'll finish that damage out on the second tier mid turret.
All right, after that, it should be a reset.
Not the right fight. Up to Baron to make sure you have better eyes on the prize. A good steal. Oh! He steals Rush's ultimate, throws Rush's ultimate, and Rush is going to be saved up by Hakuo on that one. Gray Health has to come out if he wants to be saved. Wiggly's taking quite a bit of damage on the front. Rush goes back in for an Arctic Assault to save the team. It looks like he goes down for his efforts as Wiggly comes up with that kill. A shutdown onto Rush, if you will. Apollo in the front, and that's not where you want to be as Apollo goes down. He's been so safe, and then he goes right for the face kill. Solo's now taking quite a bit of damage as Phoenix is on the front line in front of 4, but he needs to get back. That's just a realm warp, but do they do the realm warp again? It's Phoenix almost going down. Here it comes from Ruin. How many are going to go forward? Phoenix is going to go down. There's the abscond abduct, and Ruin comes up huge. This top laner for CLG slotted in and is working perfectly.
Oh, CLG just dismantle Echo Fox there. After Rush goes down, Apollo tries to make the hero play, eing in on Ezreal, and PoE is having none of it. The Syndra flashes forward to get the extra kill on the Echo Fox carry, and that will be CLG taking the Baron buff, taking one more for the road. Nope, Hakuo's gonna flash over.
Second as well.
Got Rush, it looks like Rush is in the death chamber.
Rush is definitely in the death chamber. He'll be coming up in about 40 seconds, sorry, to get my eyes on that timer correctly.
Storming back here with this Baron buff. They're going to be able to push up mid and bottom lane, not waiting a second. They've got the extra burn, as you can see, and they shouldn't stop here. This inhibitor turret's going to melt like butter.
They do have the cannon barrage to throw down. My eyes are kind of on Stixxay here, as well as how Biofrost will move and what his targets are. You have Ruin in the mid lane, could go for that solo versus solo, but he'll get help from Power of Evil now. And they are just going around the horn. That bottom turret and inhibitor dropped. The middle inhibitor now getting all the damage it needs to go down. And at 36.5 minutes, that's the fight. They go in onto Rush. They want to take him down again so he can't get a good reinitiation on the back line. Ruin somewhat in the front as Cannon Barrage goes down. But they want to wait for the AoE to split so they can get their message in with that engage. And it looks like they back out for now.
That base.
So I feel like there's a way this can happen, especially with the Rakan change. You see a lot of Rakans activate all outside of a vision now so they can get in before you even know it. Because you have that 0.5 seconds after, if you can nail him in the face with that Glacial Prison, you have a chance or your fight is disrupted. That's going to be the first turret going down, and almost too late to even stop, or too quick to stop that one, I should say. Biofrost sitting on the outside. Quickness is up. Rush has his ultimate in about 0.5 seconds. That's going to be Rush's own ultimate going back onto the team. When will he throw his out? They're going to be onto the Nexus turrets now. And there goes Biofrost to the back of the fight. Solo goes down to half HP. They are able to hit Biofrost, but he gets the safety. They lose Power of Evil in the fight. This is Echo Fox's chance to bite back onto CLG. They lose Wiggly in the base, and now Echo Fox is pushing out slowly, but a lot were fighting Wiggly. Nobody has the chance to catch up just yet as Hakuo gets there with Abyssal Voyage. They're not getting enough kills that they want, and it's taken them a little too long to take down CLG, but they clean those minions up. They will take down your turrets, especially if they're coming in from a single side lane. And True Shot Barrage.
It's unlikely you can win a team fight versus the Elder Dragon Burn, but it's also unlikely you can win a team fight running into the Fog of War there blind. They're gonna have to try and go for it.
Whoa, Rush is on the front. You are telephoning this one in, man, that you want to get that fight, but CLG knows it. They're going to start backing off. Rift Herald goes down. They are more than happy to turn now, and there goes Biofrost into the fight. I love how he used that ult under Wiggly. It almost hit him, so he could get that off without being noticed. Apollo's going to be on the front line trying to deliver in the damage. He gets his ultimate stolen. That's just a True Shot Barrage. Not going to pick up the fight too much along the way for CounterLogic Gaming. And now they're going to make their way into the base. Top lane's pushed out just a little bit. Those super minions will bring it in quick. Bottom lane has one of its, I believe, last rounds or no rounds of super minions there. So CLG needs to rework these inhibitors and get themselves back into a position where they feel comfortable fully going into the base. Right now, very strong. And with these buffs, should be able to take the fight, but they are giving Echo Fox the respect of this counter engage.
Yeah, they know they got turned around on last time. Echo Fox don't have a lot of time. Baron buff and Elder Dragon Burn on CLG. One inhibitor left.
Do they fight it? It's the whole mentality of I've saved this for so long, now I have to fight it, but that's what happens at the Nexus. It's do or die here for Echo Fox. Do they do or do they die? That's gonna be a resurrecting Solo. Stopwatch goes down as well to try and save Rush, but he is gonna fall. Solo's now forced away as one Nexus turret goes down. Rush is towards the fountain. Hakuo is gonna have to use that gray health, and it looks like it's Counter Logic Gaming that are gonna take the win over Echo Fox. What a match back and forth. And they'll move to 3-2.
Threat to be as threatening, you know, for my taste from the jungle. You're a little bit less strong. There we go, though.
The crown, yeah.
Crown is used to we've seen with TSM in summer here. In spring, they worked so well off Broken Blade, but in summer, they have not quite done the same.
That doesn't feel good. The binding, the ignite's there, and the auto attack from the flash forward. Just when you think in a quick second, right now the vision is denied. He's gonna see Lyra. There goes World Ender. He's gonna flash in and try to get the ult down, and he may just get blasted back. A nice quickness, however. The damage is coming through. Lyra's gonna get that reset. He's gonna get the HP burst. Now he's on to Greg. Another one coming out. Vulcan possibly getting the Quill down, but they'll give it to Lyra. One next hit, and he is going to get it with the Q.
That TSM are running. What you want to do with your Caitlyn Lux lane, as soon as you get your tower advantage on the bottom side, it has teleport, so you can actually join into level 11 Aurelia. So you have to give up that objective. Not to mention TSM's
focus towards the top of the map now. Smoothie just behind Sven with Bjergsen, as they want to get some of that damage onto the turret, but they find Smoothie with a flash down. This is how bad they want it. Immediately onto him. The reset coming in for Greg, and he's going to feel good with World Ender. If he can come back up, still a little bit low on health, he's going to be taken down actually by Broken Blade as he gives him the res, but that may be enough for the team to stall and figure out they can take him down. Minutes on the clock, that means Baron is ready to be taken, but it's going to be mid-turret in the eyes of TSM here. 2-1 as they take that.
Teleport back here from Bjergsen means that they aren't going to lose anything on the top side. Maybe mid.
Smoothie will always be right there on the leash. Here come the spooky ghost. Monte from the side. Look at the back though. Bjergsen gets to Monte, and he's going to be able to hit him off. The clone goes in. The Pop Blossom is only used in defense, and a lot of clutch is being used in defense. Nice final spark, and that's going to be the Peacemaker kill going over onto DeMonte after it all.
Teleport's ready. Bjergsen goes up to the top side. With the attack speed build on Twisted Fate. Makes
not allow too much of position forward here for Clutch, but they will be able to drop a turret. Control has continued to mount throughout game 4 here for them. And they're going to easily pick that up. It's huge. The quickness is down. That's their way into the fight. We said it multiple times. Chains go down on a Smoothie, and they do force this flash. The catch potential is here, and they're respecting that. Clutch Gaming wants into the fight. DeMonte just over the wall. He's going to have to 2v1, 3v1 on the backside. His Pop Blossom's going to go off. Lyra almost goes down, and Vulcan are retreating from the fight already as TSM are able to take Baron, then take the fight. They're putting everything on their plate, and they want seconds. DeMonte gets popped. Get the shield back if he's not CC'd. Like I said, all 5 members of TSM, they'll have that hard CC, and their siege potential is just out of this world. Clutch only stays for a bit as they know the second tier bot is going down. It's only a matter of time. And that time is Clutch trying to put a defensive counterattack towards TSM. 32 minutes on the clock right now as we're coming up on 33, and TSM usually doesn't have much longer of an average game time.
Yeah, look how Smoothie's so far behind the carries right now. It allows you to get easy prismatic barriers onto them. Actually, ultimate from Bjergsen, they're going to switcheroo to the mid tower here. Take that one down, but the tower's about to fall.
Easily done. Sven having the time of his life on Caitlyn this game. Top turret's going to go down as well. And Broken Blade and Bjergsen just in the 2-man powerhouse team of Bash Brothers on the top side of the map. One CCs, the other gets in to make the cuts. And they leave with a sufficient dinner and sufficient pocket of gold. This is bottom lane being cleared out. It's all kind of very slow and methodical by TSM right now. They don't want to go too hard, make it chaotic, and get themselves caught out. A nice hit over on to Sven. He could be going down, but he gets a perfect flash and Caliber net to safety. And now it's going to be the turnaround as the base is getting torn apart from Bjergsen and Broken Blade inside. Broken Blade even has GA to keep this fight going, and Kobe, their base is being turned into shambles, and Clutch needs to make something work at the end here, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah, they're getting attacked on all sides. TSM are able to finish off the top turret. Bottom one barely survives.
As the Twisted Fate gate goes down, and it is TSM's destiny to grab Baron once again. They rinse, repeat. and they'll be right back to the front base where there are already super minions. Clutch either has to fight or die right here.
Bjergsen's going for it!
8 seconds to back. Bjergsen inside the base. Cooney versus Bjergsen in the 1v1. A few minions there to help as well. Oh, Broken Blade's going to be there in just a matter of seconds. The 2v1 is just going to be too much. He gets down the stopwatch. We're getting a little ham here, boys. That's going to be Bjerg going down. They feel like the team can come in and clean everything up as Broken Blade get pop blossom down. And now Broken Blade will come back up. We'll see what he can charge to if he decides to go backwards. Vulcan is back to safety. Lyra able to get the Guardian Angel there, but no reset on his ultimate. This is going to be a tough one for him to manage as he goes down. The Nexus is open. Demonte's clone runs out, says walk this way, but no one cares on the side of TSM. They break the 500 mark. They're feeling good coming into week 3, and they're going to start it off with a victory over Clutch Gaming. That, and then the junglers alike. Oh, there's the Lux. Right. I was gonna say Lux would have been awesome after they saw Draven, but I don't really plan to play Lux and do Draven and Nautilus.
On the Rosie here. It looks like Contracts is gonna be the first one to the play.
You went the long way around. Oh, they're going right back in. They want to stop the damage on Deathly. Slows him coming into the fight. He's going to get the heal back on to get distance in. There's the teleport, however, coming back into the fight. Aphromoo and Bang have to choose how this is going to end up. It's Fake God now from the top lane. The communication is there, but can 100 Thieves close it out? That's been the question. Obviously, he doesn't feel the greatest, but he is going to still be able to throw Equalizer in a fight. That's a Glacial Prison for the bot lane, and that's going to be a very dead Ole on the Nautilus. First blood. Kill going over to Bang. Maybe my brain is just somewhere else.
Yeah, first kill here for him.
First kill for Bang.
Answer on the top side, going all in on Fake God. Ooh.
Slicing Maelstrom isn't able to put down the damage he wanted, but it's going to be Contracts there with the rest of it that they needed. A nice job and a follow-up there to the top side of the map. 5 kills now on the board. As that Mountain Drake is alive, but hasn't gotten anybody's attention just yet.
Definitely, they might dive him. 100 Thieves have overloaded bottom side of the map. It is Draven versus all.
Quickness is down. He could get a good adrenaline rush if he catches an axe to keep himself alive. That's going to be a kill on Aphromoo. This should be a kill on Amazing if he can keep under the turret. Baby, that's the kill, but the retribution comes through in the shot.
We'll get a one afterwards, but again, we fight.
Oh, pull the feathers back. They sweep the rug right out from under Deathly, and that's going to be a kill as they stick one more in. The plumage is enough damage, and it's everything they needed. Final spark back on to Ryu in the mid lane. He goes down. Ole's going to fall. He just came back up. Can you keep him alive? Amazing trying to get the swing down. He just misses. What a stop from Contracts to keep him slowed enough. Slicing Maelstrom comes in, and that's going to be a double kill for Contracts. Now they're on to Fake God, and is he that? He is a Fake God. He goes down. He can bleed. A triple kill for Kobe. As a jungler, I'm very surprised he said that, but I respect it. Oh, Aphromoo, he's got a long way to go for the quickness catches. Uses the W on the second one. They are going to be able to get Froggen down. And what are you doing, Contracts? He's going hard. He's going to be able to get one kill in a 4v1, 5v1 in the end as it goes down. He'll work here for the lane.
See him get his way out of this one. Flashes.
All right, Deathly. It is up to you to stay alive. Oh, nice try. That's going to be a tough one. 3v1 in the bot lane has been quite a party down here, and the invites just keep coming.
100 Thieves, counterattack after counterattack. This one gets them the turret. They continue pushing. Golden Guardians will answer in mid lane. Ole and Froggen will finish off that one.
Froggen feeling good. 20 CS up over anybody in there. That's nice.
Concert doesn't even have to flash, and his team gets the dragon while he absorbs the pressure on the top side. 4 members up there. They will get turrets, but look at that. Golden Guardians will answer the second in the mid.
You're trying to do things in the first tier of turrets, and you look down, and the opposing team is whacking on your second tier. It feels bad, but you've got to get a little bit of that global gold down. Ryu will focus the top, knowing it's getting tough at back home. I don't think he's going to have just enough damage. Oh, he does on that one. Nice job. So they're able to take it down, but 100 Thieves aren't.
That into some advantage here.
I like that little movement by Ole. Keeping my eyes onto Froggen, and definitely if they stay in the back, you're watching for Aphromoo to get the quickness on to get in this fight. Fake God's going to drop the welcome carpet, and he's going to make sure that they don't engage. Depth charge does not trigger the fight just yet, but that is a huge ultimate out. And that is a very big binding whirling death coming across, causing the flash out of Ryu, and that's all it takes. Froggen was able to deny vision for just a second and attack.
The fadeaway right here, Froggen. Everyone walking back, lures them in. He lands the double binding again. That is another big...
And again, almost drops Ryu. He just returned from the base, and he gets the same treatment coming in from Froggen. It's only going to be one more loosened singularity, but the light binding hits as the singularity goes by, and that's a single kill for Froggen as they're coming up onto Amazing. He's again one of the targets, and he does go down fast. Light binding into loosened singularity so they can keep eyes on the jungler. Froggen is just playing off the ball so well for the team, and 25 minutes coming up on the clock. A few bits of last defense here on the second tier turret. Ole's going to step up. They take down Rumble. Fake God's down to about 200 HP. And he is going to get out of that one alive with the scrap shield. 12-8 on that scoreboard. A lot of these kills across the board, which is why Golden Guardians feels so strong as a team right now. It's not all packed onto one person.
Huge summer split here for Golden Guardians. They take this game sitting at 4-1, by far the organization's best opening ever. Looks to be the case, and this time around off the back of some early game from the Olaf. Here we go, team fight though.
Who can break the wall? Who can split it? Afro moves in, eyes on to one. It's gonna be Froggen down immediately. That's a lot of the power. Now, how do GGS adjust? Fake God's in the front, but he's overheating and can't deliver the flame spitter. As Amazing's out of mana, and he can't do much either. Definitely is gonna be kiting back, juggling the axe in. Oh. Cat and mouse being played. How much do they want this? Good hits onto Ole. A little out of position, being the caboose of the team without having vision. Golden Guardians, great job by them to control all of this map.
It's gonna be a little bit of a race here, Riv. Let's see if they can actually get inside first. They're gonna backdoor the turret. No minions around. They bully it.
It's gonna be quite tough. Prismatic Barrier comes out for a bit of a shield, and that's Contracts taking it. Nice whirling death actually stops Bang from coming back. That's the AD DPS that they're gonna want in this fight. That's the welcoming carpet coming out. Oh, final spark is all she wrote for Fake God. That's the kill coming in for Contracts. He wants to get a bit of vision as he locks the team into the Baron pit, but that's where they want to be. You've only saved them in their own panic room right now. From to the back. Could get a good lockdown onto Contracts. You're going to be able to smite through that since it's not a suppress, and Baron goes down, but they do lose Ole right at the beginning. Very low for Amazing if he's going to be a target. Haunter on the front line trying to deliver that damage as he puts stopwatch down, and Contracts keeps himself alive. Thieves, it looks like they're going to be able to drop this second tier turret on the top side. 4 Drakes to their name. Ocean.
And the Golden Guardians closing it in with the Baron buff. Mid will actually be the first one to fall with the cannon minions. One more hit! Can't quite get it. Maybe Hunter will slip right in there.
Now they can back through another turret. 2-in-1 game! Oh, there's the wall once again. Definitely gets in a great spot. He can fire in from the back, but does he have enough range to... Froggen's able to get himself to safety for a moment. Ole's going to go down first, and that's what Golden Guardians would have wanted in the situation if they had to lose anybody. One auto! Look at how much it healed up. It almost got back to full. Inhibitor's gonna go down in mid as I kid. And now 32 minutes. The base is finally broken with Golden Guardians looking like they can stay to play a while.
All right. 1 inhibitor down. Only 4 members left. Says one, he goes in.
Oh, this is gonna be it. The make or break fight. Froggen didn't get caught in the back as Contracts is the one fighting. Haunter's fighting against Fake God. 1v1 as Ryu tries to make that a 2v1. Everybody's got fights on different fronts for Golden Guardians, and they're able to take them all down. Shots to the kisser against 100 Thieves, and they are not able to answer back with any love of their own. It's 15-12, and it has not shown to be that scrappy. Golden Guardians had such control over the game. The Lux from the mid lane, Contracts wreaking havoc on each lane from the beginning with this Olaf, and Haunter right to the fountain as they take down Bang to end the game.